Did you know that 67% of consumers in 2021 use makeup products? Are you part of that 67%, or would you like to be? I have been using makeup for a few years now. I would like to share my tips, tricks, and techniques with you that I have learned over time. Nobody starts out good at makeup, but with my help, you can get a head start on the basics. Today, I will demonstrate how to apply basic face makeup. I will show you foundation, concealer, blush, highlight, and mascara. So here I am with my model, Mackenzie. She says hello. And we are going to be doing the first steps. So the first thing I'm going to do, normally I would have him wash and moisturize his face, but with the conditions we are at, I cannot have him do that, so we are just going to prime, which is okay, but not ideal. So I have this primer here. It is Blemish Control Elf Primer. I'm just going to take a little bit. I'm actually going to have him apply it to his face and just take a little like that. You shut the mouth. And then just like a little thing on there. And then you can rub it and apply it all over his face. Okay. To get started, I'm just going to use the foundation. Oh, okay. So what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to take my foundation, it's a little squirt one, and I'm just going to put a little right there, and then on each cheek. Okay. And then I'm going to take a speed blender here, and I'm just going to blend it out and evenly disperse it throughout his entire face. Alright, the next thing we're going to be doing today is concealing. So I have this concealer right here, and I'm just going to be applying it under his eyes here. There. And then going to apply it right here, and then I just do like a little dot in each spot. And then you can do it to also conceal any acne you want to hide. And then I also do some on the tip. Look at this. Okay, look down a little bit. And then a little bit in the bridge too. And that kind of contours your nose a little bit too. And yeah. Okay. So then I'm going to blend it out using my fingers. You can use a beauty blender or brush too for this, but I like to use my fingers. I just use like my middle or my ring finger and just dab it out lightly. You also don't need that much because a little bit goes a pretty long way. Okay, so I've blended his under eyes, and now I'm just going to blend his nose, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Look a little bit at the camera. And then I just blend the bridge part up and down like this, and then you just kind of work that in. And then I just kind of dab out the tip of his nose until it absorbs it. And you can kind of go this way more, like horizontally, but I just try not to go too far. Okay, so I have now blended out all of his concealer. I did use a beauty blender to go over it after I had blended it out with my fingers already. And now I'm going to do the blush. So normally I do it with a brush, but today I have this beauty blender, so I'm going to be using that. I'm just going to dip the other side, the clean side in, and I'm just going to dip it in. Ignore my broken highlight. I'm going to dip it into that one. And this one's kind of cool because it's kind of sparkly. And I'm just going to put it all over his face. And then I just do around his eyes like this, and then under his cheeks, and the tip of his nose, and I do the same to the other side. Okay, so the next and final steps we'll be doing are highlight and mascara. So for highlight, I usually just go on my pinky and I dip it into the highlighter, and then I take it so there's like a little bit on my finger, and I do on the bridge of your nose up and down just like the concealer, and then I also do it on the tip of your nose just like the concealer. Just want to make sure it's properly blended, and you can always add more if you need to. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little bit more. Just put it on his cheekbones, the very top. just going to blend it out with my other fingers too because they're a bit bigger and it goes better. And then do it with the other side. Now I'm going to be doing mascara. Okay. Beauty blender. Alright, so I'm going to have you open yours and blink. I like to do it where you just kind of blink and then you just kind of push it up your eyelashes. So open yours and then you just kind of work your way up slowly and then do a few coats. I hope you all were able to learn something from my video, either to improve your current skills or start building new ones. Today I demonstrated how to apply basic face makeup, which was foundation, concealer, blush, and mascara. This was only the basics, but with a little bit of practice and creativity, you can end up famous. Thank you.